All right, let's dive in. Today, we're exploring a collection of really timeless Islamic wisdom that gives us some powerful tools for dealing with our crazy modern lives. We're going to look at some insights from Sahabat Pegadayan to find some real, practical ways to build up our resilience and find a bit more hope. Does this feel familiar? You know that feeling when you're just tangled up in uncertainty and the path forward is, well, anything but clear. It's something we all go through. That sense of being a little lost in the noise of everyday life. And here's the most important thing to remember right from the start. You are absolutely not alone in this. Just knowing that these moments of doubt are a normal, shared part of being human is a huge first step. From there, we can start to look at the perspectives that help us get our footing back. So here's our game plan. We're going to start by building a strong foundation with wisdom for yourself. Then, we'll look for some fuel for your journey to keep us going. After that, we'll take a moment for reflection to connect with our purpose, and finally, we'll figure out your path forward to put it all together. First step, wisdom for yourself. You know, before we can really face the outside world, we've got to get our own inner house in order. This part is all about building that solid foundation of self-compassion and getting the right perspective.
Yeah, it all starts with managing our own internal world. So let's check out some really powerful ideas that speak directly to how we can handle our thoughts and our expectations, especially when things get tough.
This first insight is so powerful because it starts by just validating how you feel. It says, hey, it's okay to be tired. It gives us permission to be human. And from that place of acceptance, it offers a promise, not of an easy life, but of constant, unwavering support. So if we break that down, we've got 4 key pillars right here. Your feelings are totally valid. Sticking with it is crucial. That divine support is always there. And ultimately, you are never, ever truly alone. That's the heart of it. And this next idea, it completely flips the script on how we think about progress. It's not a race to the finish line. It's all about embracing the journey itself with patience and this beautiful concept of tawakkul, that deep, profound trust. It's the belief that if you do your part, the outcome is in hands greater than your own. Okay, so with that inner foundation set, where do we find the fuel for your journey? How do we keep that momentum going when the road gets steep? This next part is all about finding that strength to move forward. You know, one of the coolest things in the source material is its use of these amazing metaphors to reframe challenges. And these aren't just pretty words, they're like mental models that can totally change how we look at hardship. I mean, just look at this one. It's such a simple but profound promise. Hardship is not the end of the story. Just like you need a storm to get a rainbow, difficulty is actually presented as a necessary step before you get to ease. This just nails it, right? The tough times are temporary, like a passing storm, but the relief, the ease that comes after, that's a promise. So our job isn't to try and avoid the rain, but to get through it with patience, trusting in the beauty that's on the other side.
Okay, let's look at another really powerful metaphor from the source material. This idea that our life is like a book.
This comparison gives us a totally new lens. Think about it. A good book needs conflict to have a story, right? Well, our lives have trials and tests. Not every chapter is going to be a happy one. But according to this wisdom, faith and prayer are like the narrative thread that weaves every single experience, the good and the bad, into one big, beautiful story. So we've built our foundation and we've found our fuel, but what's it all for? Our third section, A Moment for Reflection, is about connecting all these efforts to a much deeper sense of purpose. This is where we go beyond just getting by. It's about taking those quiet moments to really think about our daily actions and make sure they line up with what we truly value. It's about asking ourselves why we're doing what we're doing. Wow, this is such a merciful and hopeful way to look at things. It's not about how far off track we've gone or the mistakes we've made. The focus is entirely on how sincere our intention is to get back on track. That's what really matters. And the takeaway here is just so freeing. Your past doesn't have to write your future. The door to improvement is always, always open. And it doesn't start with some grand gesture, but with a simple, sincere shift inside, the intention to just be a little better. This brings us to a really core concept called ikhlas, or sincerity. It's this idea of doing things purely for a higher purpose, not for pats on the back from other people. The wisdom here is that when we get too caught up seeking approval from others, we can actually lose our connection to a much deeper source of mercy. Okay, we've explored some really powerful ideas. Now for our final section, your path forward. We're going to get practical and focus on how to translate all this wisdom into what we actually do, day in and day out. So, the big question: how do we apply this stuff when life gets messy? Well, all the wisdom we've covered can really be boiled down to 3 core principles that can guide our actions. First, practicing patience, or sabar, really trusting the process and the timing of things. Second, cultivating tawakkul, which is all about giving your absolute best effort while having total faith in the outcome. And third, consistently focusing on amalan baik, or good deeds, done with sincerity no matter how small they seem. And that's really the ultimate goal here. By weaving these 3 principles, patience, trust, and sincere action into our lives, we shift our focus. We stop hoping for an easier life and start building the inner strength to navigate any life with way more peace and resilience. So, I'll leave you with this question to think about. Based on everything we've just explored, what's one small, sincere action or one tiny shift in perspective that you can carry with you into your day today? Thanks for joining me.